What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to Redemption with Jaden. Today we're making up for a few weeks ago when, we're making up for 3 weeks ago when I had a video released on St. Patrick's Day that didn't have St. Patrick in the deck. And then making up a little bit for 2 weeks ago when I beat Emmanuel on turn one. Not to brag, but it was pretty cool on my turn one. I guess he did have a turn before I went, but we're kind of making up for that as well by giving him an actual game on the channel. Giving him a chance to show off a little bit more of his deck, and I guess not just what's in it, but what it actually does. So definitely wanted to get him back on here and get in a game with him. And the deck that I decided to do it kind of focuses more on the teal aspect of St. Patrick rather than the green side. And it focuses a little bit on the clay side as well. So I decided to make an Oops All Priests deck that I guess, well, the majority of the characters in the deck are priests. Not all of them are. So we do have an Outsiders, we do have a Brood of Vipers, and we do have a Sanhedrin and a Supercilious Scribes in reserve here, but other than that, all of our heroes are priests, and a lot of our evil characters are too, or at least they have priests in the name. I don't know if the chief priest is considered a priest because it's not in the identifier, but it would definitely make sense that it would be because, well, they were the chief priests. Then we have the plotting priests, and we have High Priest Ananias, and we have Annas the Elder. Formerly High Priest Annas, but now he gets a fancier, more descriptive name, I guess, or less descriptive, depending on who you ask, because, doesn't say that he's a High Priest, so, but he's got that in the identifier now. Anyways, what else do we got going on here? So the offense is kind of typical priest stuff that we've seen kind of pre-GOC. GOC did not add a whole lot to priests, I guess to teal at least, other than St. Patrick here, but we did get a few cards that we can use and that we're going to try out because we can, because why not. We've got the Lord's Prayer in here, which is basically just a way to grab Emmaus Road mainly, at least on turn one, and it also lets us get Spirit as a Dove and Spirit of Elijah out of reserve. So it's kind of a little fun splash that we can put in there that we can play on St. Patrick, Priest of Christ, and Melchizedek because it purple and clay. And it's kind of like, if we have St. Patrick, then we can play Lord's Prayer. And if we can play Lord's Prayer, then we can maybe, I guess there's a 1/3 chance that we can play Spirit as a Dove for more effect, I guess. We can play it on St. Patrick, who is a meek hero that we can search for a good NT card with, which is going to get us all of our good dominance except for Chronicles, I guess, and a lot of our other maybe not a lot of our other stuff, but a good amount of our other stuff. The main thing is just getting to the dominance, because those are kind of what's most important, because priests are lacking kind of those typical searches, I guess, like fitting into Solomon's Dream would be pretty tough because we're trying to keep the teal unity here. As you can see, we've got the whole New Covenant deal. We're trying to get some heroes to band that don't normally band. So we got to stick with teal unity, which means we're not going to be able to get a Solomon's Dream in here. Not really. Zerubbabel's Plumb Line wouldn't really work because it would only get us stuff from reserve, because we don't have meek heroes in those brigades that also have teal. I guess we could put Noah in here, but that would just kind of feel like cheating. So we're gonna utilize St. Patrick and his meekness for all of the fun meek things that we can do, which priests didn't really have access to for the feasts that they're teal, so they really kind of are made for the priest's theme. I guess they're kind of made for the post-exilic theme as well, because they all have gold, but we want to use them in teal because they all have teal. And so these feasts that give you the extra benefits of played on a meek hero. We now actually have a meek hero that can play them, so we can discard an artifact or take one from reserve with Feast of Trumpets, and we can get the playability on Feast of Booths with St. Patrick. I did realize that we should probably switch things up a little bit in here, because Gifts and Offerings is an Old Testament enhancement, fun fact, and so you can't play it with Feast of Booths. And it's probably better to have in the deck anyway. Well, I don't know. I guess the Tabernacle lets us get it from reserve pretty easily, and that's probably a good reason to have it in there, because there's not a whole lot of other access for other things. I guess, like, so Feast of Booths could get out Royal Parade, but other than that, there's not a whole lot that we have in here to get Old Testament enhancements out of reserve. So I guess, unless they're star stuff, which of course we have Emmaus Road. So that's kind of where I ended up. You may also have noticed, because you like to count or something. Probably not. The deck is at 56 right now. There are 7 Lost Souls, so you probably realized it was somewhere between 50 and 56. And I just decided to kind of try out like the whole 56 card Lost Soul hiding strategy, I guess, or approach. I don't think it's I don't think it's very effective. I'll just put it that way for now, and you can kind of judge for yourself once you see the game, and I'm sure many of you have tried that out. I do think the deck would probably be better if it was just smaller and faster, not quite as focused on the soul hiding, but maybe throw a Nero and a Denarius in here, because that's all the rage these days. But, I wanted to try something out, and at least, I've got Unity on defense and on offense, and I feel like adding Nero would just be cheating too much on the oops, all priests theme we got going on here. But we do need a few other dudes on defense to make it, good. There are probably some other evil priests I could have included, like Matan, Priest of Baal or something, but we wanted to keep it within the Sadducees theme somewhat as well, with obviously a few pinch hitters, I guess. I don't know, a few key defenders and Priest of Zeus and outsiders. So that's what we got going on the defense here. Just kind of getting some of these value blockers, like outsiders and High Priest Ananias. I guess he's not necessarily value, but he's just a good blocker, especially right now. Like this offense crumbles kind of hard to High Priest Ananias unless you're banding with some of these 3 brigade heroes and getting all these brigades in battle already, which is certainly feasible, but it's going to be kind of tough to get all of the brigades you want in battle at the same time. So he's pretty good, and we got Plotting Priests and Sheol to work together on the whole soul hiding thing. Of course, just a hireling and burial in there to do that as well. And then high places to get all that value from the meek lost souls, at least as much as we can get. And then, of course, the ways to get to it, like Surreptitious Scheme and Wages of Sin to, Scheme searches for wages, and then Wages searches for high places. So we're making sure that we get that out as early as possible, also setting up some other good early plays like Priest of Zeus and Plotting Priest and Sheol, all great early on when your opponent is trying to search and draw and set up and get things going, when they don't have as many other options available to them because they haven't searched and drawn everything yet. So you want to get the counters down as early as possible, of course. And with that, we're kind of doing some lockdown with the artifacts, the whole Golden Cross thing that's been going around. We've got high places to hold Golden Calf. We've got Golgotha to grab one of our nice evil characters here. Unfortunately, it doesn't grab Outsiders or Priest of Zeus or High Priest Ananias for that matter, but definitely get some good other options like Plotting Priests. And of course, the Chief Priest is a pretty easy one to go for because he grabs your High Priest Ananias and also your Anansi Elder. I guess he's also in on the soul hiding business. So we've got the Golden Cross stuff that we can set up, and then also Tabernacle to hold either Book of the Covenant or Book of the Law, and then of course work with the offense. So we can have a lot of artifacts active at the same time, which is great. Really get the value while restricting your opponent. Just watch out for destructions and chronicles and all that jazz. But of course that's what the cross is for, to keep all of our stuff safe. I did want to have a glory in here, but didn't quite fit with the dominant lineup that I was working toward, especially since I wanted to try it at 56 instead of 57. 57 would probably be better, 50 would probably be best, but this isn't necessarily supposed to be like an ultra competitive, high, top tier deck. This was just kind of something I thought would be kind of fun. It's got oops in the name, so that should kind of explain it. We also have Eman Thummim, which works with both our offense and our defense. High Priest Ananias is a High Priest. Go figure. And so that works for Eman Thummim, as well as, of course, Jeshua and Zadok is a High Priest, yep. And Dutiful Priest, and also Eliezer. So plenty of options for that. You do have to be careful, though, because the artifact activation, deactivation restriction rule means that you can't deactivate and activate the same artifact in the same turn unless it has an ability like Eman Thummim that says it can do that. But let's say I have Book of the Law active in my artifact pile. I can't deactivate that to activate Eman Thummim and then activate Book of the Law again after using Eman Thummim. At least not in the same location. So kind of the workaround for that is like you activate Book of the Law, and then you move that over to the Tabernacle, then you use Eman Thummim, and then you activate Book of the Covenant in your main artifact pile instead. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that I don't think it really goes the other way around, where like if you already have Book active on the Tabernacle, then moving Book of the Law over to the Tabernacle would be considered deactivating Book of the Covenant, so you couldn't activate it in your main artifact pile. I'm not positive on that, so don't quote me there, and I probably should have figured that out before recording the video here, but that's just something to be aware of if you are going to try out this deck, or if your opponent is playing this deck and you want to make sure they don't cheat, whether intentionally or unintentionally, because that's a rule that I am not a huge fan of, in the sense that like what it did to that, like that was kind of an incidental thing to make sure that you couldn't activate artifacts like Endless Treasures twice in the same turn, which I guess now that it's been nerfed to not have a draw, it's been errated, then that might not be such a terrible thing. But I think that if we were able to have it like not count deactivating artifacts, I'm sure there are probably some like wording thing, like some other challenges that would come up if that were the case. But it's just kind of an unfortunate side effect that does hurt Eman Thummim a bit there. So just be aware of that. Is there anything else? I guess like I put the New Testament Angel of the Lord in here because of Spirit as a Dove. Kind of already talked about that. So this is kind of the dominant lineup that we ended up with. You do need to have answers to soul protection. So the main ways that people are doing that now are either heroes in battle, which make it kind of difficult. But a lot of the soul manipulation we're doing is outside of battle, with like plotting priests and Sheol, which means Melchizedek, the non-cloud version, the POC one, is a problem. So Christian Martyr is a good way to solve that. Of course, Golden Calf also as well. But I figured that there were just enough heroes that really hurt this defense, like either by protecting souls or Michael tossing multi-brigade enhancements. You can see that pretty much that hurts quite a bit. Shuts down a lot of the things that we're trying to do. And so having an answer to that, as well as getting the value, having another wages target, I think was worth it. Maybe Shipwreck would be better. That's kind of up for debate. I'll leave that up to you guys, but that's what I decided to go with. So definitely not an optimized deck, but is definitely also fun to play, and I enjoyed it. And maybe we'll work on fine tuning it at some point, bringing it down, trimming it a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the game with Emmanuel. It was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's definitely more interesting, I guess, back and forth wise than the last game we played. So let's do it.
I'll try to surprise you on my end. Meat consoles.
Meek Lost Souls.
8. Look at that.
Wow, also Meek Lost Souls. Look at you. Alright, let's roll. I rolled a 1.
Well, I'm keeping up my streak here.
Maybe we should just start over.
I'll go first.
I really only wanted to play you again so that I could have a shot at doing it on the first turn of the game, you know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad. At least I'm good at the dice roll. I have that going for me. I'll go first.
Alrighty.
Look at the deck. Under deck it. So I use this star ability.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get to look at the top card of my deck. Reveal it to myself. You may underdeck it, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna just leave it there.
Alright.
Alright.
I have no stars.
No, where did my card go? There we go. Alright. So you have no stars?
Mm-hmm. So you can go ahead.
Alright. I will activate Denarius and search my deck for a Roman.
You're not going to get to keep that card you liked on top then.
I know. Just thought about that. With my hand, I'll put that guy down, and I'll discard this.
Mm-hmm.
To draw 3, 2, 3. Put that also down. Something I rarely have when I play you is some heroes. And angelical guidance. Look at your hand.
Mm-hmm. That you may do.
All right.
Putting up a lot of resistance over here, so better think hard about what you're going to do.
Okay. Let's grab that guy first.
The Chief Prince.
Start off fast here.
Oh boy. Making a rescue attempt.
And yes.
All right. Well. Let's see. Do I want to block here? I'll give you one.
All right, I'm done. I'm good. This is something
Cool.
I didn't do last game. Able to get one lost soul.
See, there you go. Oh, you didn't mean with your turn. You just meant with
Oh no, I meant with the game. We get one lost soul. I'll play Wages of Sin. and search for high places.
Mm-hmm.
And to the bottom of deck. And put high places down. Ah, should have done this before. Okay. And that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. We'll draw one. We got Lossel.
And I can draw up of high places.
That you may. Okay. So let's start off with Golgotha. Take a gospel character, accept a hero for my deck. Hmm. Let's do the Brood of Vipers. And then I will put that down, put that down. Let's put down the Brood. We'll play Wages. And, do I want my own high places is the question. Seems pretty good. That might be better though. I don't know. Let's grab Priest of Zeus. And we'll go ahead and put him down. And I'll play. Nice, we'll put down Sheol. And I'll put down Joshua. And let's activate Irma Thummim to take a look at your hand.
Yep.
I got your own Brood. And a Messenger and a Nest.
Yeah, I made a mistake not activating Golden Calf earlier.
Oh, I see. Because you could have done that in high places.
Yeah. But I don't think I could have activated Golden Calf at the end of the turn.
Right. Okay, and I will deactivate Irma Thummim, and I will not activate a different artifact. I will play Clinging to Power. An evil card with a band or protectability. Guess I'll get the Sanhedrin. And let's put Lost Soul and Golgotha. And I think I'm going to... I think I'm going to pass the turn. So I do not have very good rescue.
1, 2, 3. Well, I'm going to put down a golden calf. This time. It ain't broke. Don't fix it right now, right? Let's make a rescue attempt. I'm not going to draw. I'll prevent the next enhancement. I'll abandon Daniel. I'll abandon Michael. Abandon Guardian Cherub. And assert reserve rate. Attacking, you may take Flaming Sword from deck, discard pile, or reserve.
Right.
From my reserve to hand.
So you are quite large. I will... Man, as much as I would... Oh, wait, actually, off of your search, I guess I will trigger a shield. Should probably do that, and we'll underdeck that Lost Soul. Of course, Golgotha doesn't really help me because all of your heroes are going to have access to it, but I will block with Outsiders. And as much as I would like to draw, I think I'm going to underdeck Daniel, Michael, and the Guardian Cherub.
No, Daniel, Michael, and the Guardian Cherub. So they're all under deck?
Yep.
Send to bottom of deck. Okay.
And then have a 1/1.
Okay.
Initiative.
Yes.
I will play High Priest Plot, which is CBP because of Golgotha. And I will reserve a good card from your hand.
Yep.
Got 3 ways to negate my High Priest Plot here. I think that means that I just reserve your Harvest Time.
Okay.
And I'm protecting Meek Lost Souls and my evil cards from good cards. Which means it is your initiative.
I will negate Outsiders. Which will bring back my characters, right?
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. Can't do this without them, I don't think. Okay. And then you finished?
I think I'm still protected, so it'd still be stalemate.
All right.
Let's see. think I will pass. Oh, yeah, I'll pass.
And then I'll play... Daniel's Prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you may take... I'm not going to take an angel from deck, but if played in battle, negate and discard an evil enhancement. I'll negate High Priest plot.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
I guess I could have just played Flaming Sword, but I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah. So back to my initiative then.
Yep.
I'm gonna play an Evil Chronicles. So we'll negate discard Coming Prince and Daniel's Prayer. So Harvest Time would go back and the dudes would go back under.
No, I should have just take them out.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't play that one. I was like, I feel like it makes more sense for him not to play that one here. And so I was just gonna, like, I was thinking about playing Chronicles beforehand, but I decided to take a little risk, and I think it paid off.
All right. I pass.
I will pass.
All right. Yep. Okay. Your turn.
Alright. I will use the star on Emmaus Road and look at your hand again. Messenger, Anise, and the Brood. Alright, I don't like any of those things. Got a golden calf.
And something a little more different than Babel.
Golden calf?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Babel might have helped you there.
Yeah, true.
Negate my outsiders. Man.
I think outsider was CVP, wasn't it?
It's CVP by a good card, so Babel would still negate it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's worth it or not. I guess I can activate book, and we'll grab Oath of Purity from my reserve. And I will activate it and bounce Jeshua and Brood. And then I'm going to pass again.
Oh, you don't want to bounce Priest of Zeus?
Well, I thought about it for maybe half a second.
All right.
Or let's see. Oh no, that's right. You didn't search with Daniel's prayer. I was thinking I could
No, I
have
didn't.
triggered Sheol off of that. Well, I could have triggered it
No.
off of the Coming Prince because of the top deck is not optional.
Oh, yeah. Top deck the star card from discard pile. I don't even have
Right.
star card in discard pile. That's true. All right. What are we gonna do here? Man, there's a draw. That priest of Zeus.
I thought he might be a little more important than high places. Could be wrong, but I don't know.
Oh, let's make a rescue attempt.
Mm-hmm.
By himself with no friends.
He's all alone. Um, I will block with the Brood of Vipers, and unfortunately it has to be a good card, so I can't hit your Golden Calf. But, I will not exchange, so it is your initiative.
Okay. So play Faith Unbound.
Mm-hmm.
And I will banish it.
Alright, well, I get special initiative first.
Yep.
I will decline that. So I'll be withdrawn. And then did you want to banish it?
Yes.
Okay. Then I guess maybe I should have done that the other way around. Alright, I will give you another one.
Oh, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. I knew you. I had all faith in you. Michelle.
Never didn't happen.
Okay. You can go.
Alrighty. I will use the star ability on Balaam's Prophecy to look at your hand.
Okay.
Oh boy, that was an exciting draw for you.
Yeah.
Crowd's Choice, a Woes, and Heir to Agrippa. Okay. Then I will draw one with Book of the Covenant. Feel like it's almost worth it here, but probably not quite. Yeah, this is not how I was hoping that this would go, or this would look, I guess, but I think we gotta do it. Yeah. I'm gonna play Second Coming. And wow. Wow. I'm going to search for the top card of my deck, which is 3 Woes.
Oh man.
That was so close. Then I will play it as play it as good. And negate your Golden Calf.
Oh no.
And then I will yeah, and we'll put down Joshua. We'll play a Balaam's Prophecy. Field to all top 6. I will take Betrayal and top deck the rest in do I want the Lost Soul? Yeah, we'll take the Lost Soul. We'll top deck the rest in that order and draw 2 because there are 2 good cards. Lost Soul. Would you like to trigger your high places?
I'll pass.
Ah, darn. We'll put down a Melchizedek. I'm going to play Emmaus Road. Go to my deck for a star card. Which will be we'll grab St. Patrick. And I will play the Lord's Prayer and we'll grab Spirit as a Dove for my reserve. And put down St. Patrick. Play Spirit as a Dove to take a good NT card from my deck. Which will be oh, good NT card. That doesn't work. I'll take Priest of Christ. And then I will guess do that first. Yeah, I will put down Jeremiah and activate New Covenant, which I will shuffle to give Jeremiah the banned ability. And then I'll play Delivered to activate an artifact from my deck, which will be let's do the Cross.
I purposely didn't put that in my deck.
Got some downloads you want to play? Let's see. Oh, right, I forgot to do that. Oh, that's pretty bad. Oh, why didn't I activate that on Golgotha? That was dumb. Clearly, I thought this deck out very well. Let's go ahead and... I don't know. No time like the present, I guess. Let's just go for it. And I will go with Jeremiah. I already looked at your hand, so that's probably fine. And we'll ban to St. Patrick. And then with Melchizedek, I will play Lost Soul from my deck.
For a second, I think we were going to say mine.
I mean, that might make sense too, but I don't know. We'll play the first. So I will draw one and top deck it. And then draw one with Melchizedek. And the first comes back in, so I will draw one and top deck it. And that's my rescue.
Perfect. Okay. I'm going to block with Messenger of Satan. And you have 3 brigades in battle, correct?
Yep.
So I get to draw the bottom 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Which are my heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them. And now, does Priest of Zeus activate before I want to ban to him?
If you ban to him, then I do not get to activate his ability.
Yeah, I'd like to ban to Priest of Zeus.
All right.
Eight. Oh my, sorry, 4-8.
And I am an 8-17. So it is your initiative.
All right, and I can't play any dominance. And looks like I'll die.
You would.
And there's your Lost Soul.
So what I forgot to do was to use Oath of Purity, and I think I should have bounced my Outsiders and my Priest of Zeus to keep them safe from your messenger. But
you got a Lost Soul though.
That's true. I can't be too mad at that. Alright, I will pass the turn.
1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Fine. Got rid of Priest of Zeus. But now I can't play any doms.
Should have put Blinding Light in here.
I did hear about that in one of the last podcasts.
Honestly, that would be... He is a priest, so he would fit in on the offense. Just convert him to teal.
Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. All right. Look, they're back again.
They are back. Maybe I should have played a Lost Soul from your deck.
Let's see. Let's play. Can I play this? Put this guy down. Well, that's what I was hoping you wouldn't have done. I'll shuffle my deck. I'll play this and reserve a hero or up to 2 heroes if you control Meek Lost Soul. And I'll do Melchizedek, and I can't do Jeremiah because Melchizedek is protecting Jeremiah, right?
He only protects from capture and convertibilities, so you can reserve both if you would like.
Oh, well, I'll do Jeremiah and Joshua.
Okay.
And then I will reveal two good cards for my hand. It's two good cards to draw. Two. I'll reveal these two, which I should have played before the cross came down. To draw two. And that's discarded. And I will play this. And
that would get tossed by the cross.
Yep, that's tossed. There we go.
Aha, now I did it to you.
Lovely. Alright, let's see. What else can we do here? Oh, at least we can draw. Make a rescue attempt and draw one. And to Bendigo to nope, I'm not gonna do a search.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'll do a search. Under deck, the top card of my deck. I hate doing this on Lackey. You'll send this to the bottom of my deck. To top deck a card, a Daniel card from reserve, which would be this card. That's on my deck. Ban to Daniel. We'll ban to Michael. We'll ban to this guy. And they're back. The gang is back together. She's missing a couple guys.
The gang's all here. Alright.
Can't get rid of them that easy.
A Bendigo to protect the lost souls, huh?
Yep.
Don't really know what's worth it here or not. I guess I will block with Outsiders and still only got 3 good brigades. Yeah, I'll underdeck Daniel and the 2 angels again.
Oh, this again. Alright, send to the bottom of deck. Okay.
And then, let's see, 1-1, and you are 11-13.
Yep.
I will discard Sheol, banish High Priest Plot from my, actually, I'll banish Balaam's Prophecy from my discard pile. And I will add the Sanhedrin to battle and ban to the Brood of Vipers. So that puts me at 3, 4, 15, 16. Your initiative.
That's it for them two.
Yay.
Oh, Outsiders. You may go.
Okay. Look, it's the first. We'll draw one and top deck it. Do I want you to be able to use your dominance is the question. There.
I don't have that many.
I'm going to move woes to your high places.
Yay.
And we'll move the cross over to Golgotha. We'll put down Dutiful Priest as a Tabernacle Priest. I guess I'll put the Lost Soul into Golgotha while we're at it. Let's activate Urim and Thummim, see what we're dealing with here. There is a second coming. Duplicity. Wouldn't be the worst thing, I suppose. And a couple of high priests. Okay. We'll underdeck that. Activate book. Search my deck for a covenant. Should be new covenant. And then I will I'll activate New Covenant and we'll let St. Patrick band. And we'll flip up Oath of Purity, bounce my Sadducees just in case. And
I can use them. So I could have used them.
Exactly. Let's see. Got Anna's to interdeck some Lost Souls and band. So I guess I just make my band bigger. Maybe. I don't know. Let's go with Zadok. Oh, never mind. He only bans to Old Testament Green Prophets. That's not what we want. Alright, so in that case, I will I'll go with St. Patrick. Ban to a human, which will be Captive Priest, which I will capture to your land of bondage, take your golden calf, and add
I wasn't using that anymore.
I'll add Zadok to battle. We'll ban to a Tabernacle Priest, which will be Dutiful Priest.
Okay. It's a huge band.
Yeah. And I will trigger Melchizedek to play a Lost Soul from my deck, which will be the first. So I will draw one, top deck it, and that's the, and then I'll draw one with Melchizedek, which is the first. I'll draw another one, top deck it, and that's my third use of the first in this round.
Okay.
Or this turn, I guess.
My turn to block.
Mm-hmm.
What should we do? We do a couple things here. What the numbers are you? I want to make sure I'll be able to play. You're not that big numbers.
Yeah, 13, 15.
Depends on what you have. You gotta try something, I guess. Discard a character. Discard Zadok.
Alright, and I can underdeck Matching Brigade from hand instead. I will underdeck Priest of Christ.
Okay. I'm gonna ban to a Roman. I'll ban to Herod Agrippa. You get protectability on fortresses. If a hero withdraws from battle, you may capture it. May ban to a Sadducee. He's sad. This guy's sad. If blocking, you may underdeck a Lost Soul or two Meek Lost Souls. May ban to a unique Sadducee. If opponent has used a search ability this turn, your Sadducees cannot be negated. It's been to... Oh, let's underdeck. I underdeck these two Lost Souls.
Okay.
Because Captive Priest will be considered meek.
Yep.
Send this one to the bottom of my deck. And I'll ban to... Man, you got all those brigades in there. I don't think it would matter, would it? Brand to Brood of Vipers. Let's stop this little draw chain you have going on that I noticed. And I'll underdeck Melchizedek.
Alright. So I can play an Offering Enhancement or discard an animal. I will do neither. Let's see. So I guess it makes it my initiative.
Yes.
You are quite big. So let's play... Alright, let's play... Not that one. I'll play Feast of Booths, and I will banish 3 evil cards from your discard pile.
Oh no, he's never going to see those again.
And draw 3. Hey, look, it's the first. So I will draw 1 and top deck it, which is the 4th activation of it this turn. And if played in battle, I can grab an OT enhancement from reserve or play it on my rescuing Meek hero. Yeah, I guess I will just play Gifts and Offerings on St. Patrick. Actually, oh, that's not Old Testament, is it? Man. Alright, I will I'll take Sign of Jonah. Nope, never mind, I can't. I'll play it because...
Okay. Oh, you're at hand limit?
Yeah, I'm at hand limit, so never mind. I will just play Spirit of Elijah on St. Patrick. And I will place it on St. Patrick.
Okay.
And then well, I suppose I can discard this card to convert an evil human. Not sure if I want to do that or not. Probably not. So instead I will play Feast of Trumpets, and I will banish a number of evil cards from my discard pile to bounce up to X characters. So I will banish 1, 2, 3 cards from my discard pile to bounce everybody but Annis.
Oh, poor Annie's. I'm sorry, man.
And
All
I
right.
believe that makes it your initiative.
There's nothing I can play on Annie's.
Woohoo! I win the battle challenge. Alright, well, I drew a lot of cards, so that was nice. Let's put down that artifact. Let's put down my high places. Let's put down Leaser.
All that drawing, and you kept drawing the first.
I know, right? Crazy how that works. We'll play Wages. And I'll grab Surreptitious Scheme. And I will go ahead and play that. And grab Plotting Priest from my deck. So that'll shuffle in Wages. So I'll put down Plotting Priests. I will put down the Sanhedrin. And I'll put down the Brood. And I will play Betrayal to underdeck a good card from your hand.
All right.
And I will do... Let's do Woes. No, actually, you know what? You don't have a hero. Let's do Crowd's Choice, just in case. Oops. Nope. Okay. Then I will pass the turn.
All right. Eventually, all that card's gonna come back up, right? Hey, look at that. Okay. Yeah, it's not really good right there. Okay. You have a good big old band defense over there.
Big old banding. You should know a thing or two about that.
I know. Put that there.
Oh, man.
Oh, put that there.
Quick, play Christian Martyr. Oh, wait. I forgot the last state.
Yeah, but Daniel by himself, I mean, as great as he is. And then put that there. And you may go.
Cool. C'est la soul. I will draw one with high places. And upkeep, I will draw one with book. It's another lost soul. I'll draw another one with high places. And it's another lost soul. So I will draw one with the first. Top deck the first. And trigger high places off the other lost soul, which is the third time the high places have been triggered this turn. I guess we'll just go ahead and mark it. And so let's see. I can top deck it or I may draw one, I may top deck, so I'm not going to draw, but I said I did draw and I top decked it. I'm not going to draw with high places.
Yep.
At this time.
It's all confusing at first.
Yeah. So I will. I guess I will draw with book. So I guess, okay, yeah, so I did 2 high places. I will draw one with book, which is the first. So I will not draw with that, but I will top deck it, which is 2 activations of the first so far. Then upkeep will keep woes on. I guess actually woes will move to the brood.
Okay.
And we'll put down another artifact. I will activate your golden calf on my high places. And down Melchizedek. I will activate book on the tabernacle. And take New Covenant from my deck. And put down that artifact. That artifact. Let's see what all you got with Urim and Thummim. Many,
Just waiting.
Son of God.
Just waiting for you to put the cross down.
It appears that way. It's tempting. Alright, so got a duplicity. Just lets you play from reserve. Okay. Alright, then let's flip up Book of the Law. And bounce somebody. I will bounce my Sanhedrin. I will
just keep them down for handling purposes, you know.
I'm gonna play the Lord's Prayer on Melchizedek. Grab Emmaus Road from my deck. Now we'll play that. Go grab. Go grab Sign of Jonah from my reserve. Shuffle that. I'll play the First Sacrifice and underdeck an evil card, or I'll negate high places and underdeck an evil card from your hand. which will be we'll do duplicity.
Why don't you go for 3 woes?
Thought about it. I was legitimately thinking about doing or considering that. Alright, let's turn over Oath of Purity, and we'll bounce my Brood and my Plotting Priests. And I will turn over New Covenant. And we will let St. Patrick band again. Yeah. And then yeah, let's go out with St. Patrick, band to Zadok, band to Dutiful. I will trigger Melchizedek to play a Lost Soul from your deck this time.
It's like a shuffle, you know?
Yeah, there you go. You look on the bright side. It's well, and then shuffle. So that was the Melchizedek trigger, so now you can draw 1 if you would like to. Don't have to.
Well, I can't, because I don't have all meat lost souls.
Draw 1 with Melchizedek.
Oh, because Melchizedek. Oh, okay. I'll draw 1. Okay.
Alright. Then I will trigger the Tabernacle. Can exchange a good card in hand with a single brigade teal or white enhancement from discard pile or reserve. So I will exchange Sign of Jonah with Gifts and Offerings in my reserve.
Okay.
And that's my rescue.
All right. So, man, I really wish you would have under deck Duplicity. That was a good move, though.
Oh, actually, you know, I can trigger my Book of the Law as well because of St. Patrick, so I will top deck Jeshua from my reserve.
Okay.
All these attack triggers.
That's a lot you got to remember. Keep mine just to my heroes. Make them simple.
I guess I could trigger my Eliezer afterwards too. Or I mean, he would trigger afterwards because my Tabernacle here priests are entering battle afterwards too. So
okay.
I guess I will search my deck for a House of Eliezer priest, which will be Jeshua.
And he's back.
There.
Oh. Okay.
4 attack triggers.
Oh, not that big, I guess. We gotta try it. Terrifying Beast. I'm gonna attempt to discard Zodak.
And underdeck something else instead. Yeah, I'll underdeck Eliezer from territory.
Okay. And I will bend to all right. Herod Agrippa. And then it'll ban to High Priest Ananias.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And I will trigger my Dutiful Priest to play an offering enhancement, which will be gifts and offerings. No evil enhancement to underdeck. But I will withdraw all human evil characters and shuffle all demons in battle.
And I will allow it. Shuffle all demons, right?
Yep.
Kill none and shuffle. Okay. And there you go.
Okay. Oh, I get to draw 2 off of Dutiful Priest, which I will do. Cool.
All right.
We'll put down Jeshua, put down Priest of Christ, put down Plotting Priests, put down my High Priest Ananias. I'll play Clinging to Power to grab we'll grab Supercilious Scribes from reserve. And then I'll play Wages and grab Tenants Kill the Sun from reserve. And put down the Sanhedrin. And put down the Brood. And then we'll put down the Scribes. And I guess we'll put down the Chief Priests as well. And then I'll pass.
All right. Let's see what we can do here. Huh. I guess I'm gonna have to pass.
Oh. I guess I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad
Oh
thing.
no. I have to put down a hero before I pass. You can go.
Alright.
I was over hand limit.
Okay. I will my upkeep move move woes, or I guess, yeah, put woes back on your high places. And I'll draw 1 from Book of the Covenant. I will activate Book of the Covenant to go grab New Covenant from my deck. I will let's activate it, shuffle it to give Melchizedek the band ability, or not Melchizedek, St. Patrick the band ability.
All right.
I'll play Emmaus Road, go grab Jeremiah from reserve.
Hey, he's back.
He's back. And I'll play the Lord's Prayer to search for Emmaus Road. And I'll play that again to grab Sign of Jonah from reserve.
All right.
Those will shuffle back in. And let's use Oath of Purity to bounce my Supercilious Scribes and Chief Priests.
Could have used either of those.
And I'll use Book of the Law to bounce my Plotting Priests.
That would have been a nice one too.
Let's put down Jeremiah. Put down Captive Priest. And
now we enter the phase of the game. Can I just stall Jaden?
I think I misplayed a little bit there. Oh well. Let's go with I'll rescue with Captive Priest. Capture him. Add St. Patrick. Band to Zadok. Band to Jeremiah. I will trigger the Tabernacle to swap Jordan Interrupted with Gifts and Offerings in my discard pile. Trigger Book of the Law to top deck Zechariah from my reserve. And I'll trigger I'll trigger Melchizedek to play a Lost Soul from my deck, which will be the first, and there's a Jeshua trigger still waiting to happen. So I'll draw one with the first, top deck that, draw one with Melchizedek, then draw one with the first and top deck it, and I'm at hand limit, so I will draw no more.
So have cards in your deck? Wow.
I know, right? I keep putting them back in there, though. And that's all the attack triggers this time. So, that's my rescue.
All right. Let's see. I did shuffle.
Sure.
And he did go into the deck. He's come back. Not for Zodak this time, but for Jeremiah.
I will. I guess I didn't look at your hand with Jeremiah. Oh well. I'll underdeck Eliezer from my hand instead.
Alright. We'll ban to Herod. Probably take your Sanhedrin this time.
Mm-hmm.
Finally can use them. I'm bouncing all around the place.
Yeah, I figured he was the least risky to leave you, so.
I'll ban to these two guys.
Mm-hmm.
I would have preferred one of the other guys that you popped into your hand, but
Alright, so my initiative.
yes.
I will we'll just play. Uh, we'll play Gifts and Offerings again to withdraw the humans and shuffle the demons.
All right. Well, because I want to feel like I'm playing something. I know this is tossed, but I can't play it, right?
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Because it's going to be tossed.
Because it would be tossed, so it would not negate what's removing you.
So I don't have special initiative
Um,
to even like toss it onto somebody.
Right. That is
Okay.
correct, I believe.
All right. So they're what? Withdrawn. So they're
Withdrawn and
they go.
shuffled. Or the beast is shuffled again.
All right. He's going back to the deck. And none and shuffle. All right. And you get Captive Priest.
Woohoo. That goes there. Alright. I'll put down Echavarria. I'll put down priest, scribes, and I'll play Emmaus Road, search my deck, no star cards, shuffle it in, and we're at 9 cards. I guess I will just play Sign of Jonah to shuffle your high places.
Oh, I haven't used it much. Been there forever.
Yeah, I just figured I'd, get it out of your mind so you don't have to think about it. Then I'll pass.
All right. I'll draw 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, where have you been all game, huh?
Well.
Ah, look at that.
It's a fancy looking Daniel card you got there.
Let's reveal my top card. And I'm going to take that. So that's my first trigger. I'm going to leave that there.
You sure?
It's a huge man over there. See, now you have your defense out.
Yeah, it took a while, but
I was rolling all right. And Outsiders said something different.
yeah, he kind of saved me this game. Let me catch up a little bit.
All right. I have all these dominants in my hand. I don't know what to do with. Trying to think. You know what? So that's one trigger off of. Let's do it. So that's the second.
Ooh,
It's high places again.
got greedy.
I did. I should have loved it.
Trying to find that Michael.
Figured if it worked for Daniel. Reserve. Yeah, that's going to be tossed. How many CBN Daniel cards? They are great on time. Alright, I'm going to have to pass.
And you're nothing without Michael, huh?
Yes.
He does kind of make the offense a little bit now. Maybe without the, we got a few decent battle winners, but Michael's kind of the main battle winner, I feel like.
Yeah.
I'll use the Star on Emmaus Road to check out your hand. See all the fancy dominance you're holding on to. Alright, so Duplicity is back, and the Tenants is back. Well, still there. Okay. Alright, here's the game plan. I'm gonna play Emmaus Road. I'll fail the search and shuffle it in my deck. Play Lord's Prayer, fail the search, shuffle it in my deck. I will play Wages and fail the search and send it to the bottom of my deck. Then I will deactivate the cross.
Gasp.
And I will play... Ooh, is that smart? Yeah, I'll play Burial. I'm gonna underdeck all my Meatclaw Souls.
You want to do mine?
Nah, I'll leave it there. In fact, I think I'm actually going to rescue it right now.
Interesting.
And I'll use Oath of Purity to bounce my... I'll just bounce these two and use Book of the Law to bounce the Chief Priests again.
Well, could I play Dom?
Sure.
I'll play 3 Woes.
Okay.
To negate Oath of Purity.
Oath of Purity is CBN by book. So.
Oh, well, I'll negate Book of the Law.
Alright. So Chief Priests will stay down. Playing Woes is good or evil?
Probably good.
Okay.
Give me some defense, for this epic last battle.
We shall see if it will be the last or not. Oh, that's right. Guess I forgot to use book already, or before doing burial, so I guess we'll use it now. Grab New Covenant. And we'll activate that. And shuffle it to... we'll give Jeremiah the band ability this time. Alright, then I will make a rescue attempt with Jeremiah. Band to St. Patrick. And I will trigger just trigger Melchizedek to play a Lost Soul from your deck. We'll go with that one.
Oh, very specific one.
Yes.
And I'll draw one.
Mm-hmm. Wait, High Places was just on top of your deck. No, it wasn't
Yeah.
actually the. Oh, you're asking me if I want to draw one?
Oh no, do I draw
Or
one?
wait.
The high places get shuffled, right?
Yeah, that would be shuffled. Oh yeah, you draw one off of Melchizedek. I see what you're saying.
So I got to put that card I drew back in, and then shuffle, and then draw one,
Yeah.
and that's a lost soul. Okay. Fantastic.
Do I want to draw? I don't think I do. No, I guess I will. So yeah, I'll draw 2 off of High Places. Oh, that's a little bit sad. All right.
About time.
And
All
that's
right.
my rescue.
So if I negate Melchizedek, will both those lost souls go back?
Pretty sure if you negate the draw, then the lost soul would not go back.
All right.
Let's see.
If not, I want to try something. It might be risky. I don't know if it'll work or not. All right. I mean, I'll give it a try. See if it'll work. It's exotic.
Is what I believe, or what I'm pretty sure is the case, is that the lost soul would not go back.
Okay.
But since that's in my favor, then it would obviously make sense to
That's okay.
double check that.
All right. So I will block with Herod Agrippa. And let me see. Agrippa 6/6. All right. And ban to the Brood of Vipers. And I'll underdeck Melchizedek. Okay, underdeck Melchizedek.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll shuffle at least one of the Lost Souls back into the deck.
Yep.
And you may exchange this card with a Pharisee or Sadducee. Now he doesn't. I can't exchange with the card in my hand, correct?
Correct.
So that doesn't work. I should have put that card down. That doesn't work. Shoot. All right. I'm gonna toss the next Indians. All right. I have Dominus.
Let's see. Yes, I believe so.
I'm going to play Crowd's Choice.
Okay.
Search. I'm playing as good to search my deck. Oh no! Oh yeah. For Chronicles of the King.
Uh-huh.
And grab Chronicles of the King. I have Dominus.
Sure.
And play Chronicles of the King as evil.
That seems good. Okay, so my initiative enhancements are being prevented. Your next enhancement is being tossed. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, in that case, I will play Royal Parade. Bounce all evil characters in battle and draw one.
I can't play anything. Can I play 2 enhancements?
Unfortunately, you cannot.
Man, it's trying to get initiative. Good game.
Good game. I guess pending the answer that the Lost Soul does in fact stay in play.
Well, I know I could have went for burial or a number of different things there, but I wanted to try a different approach. I was gonna try a different tactic here, but you wouldn't let me play duplicity.
What did you have in your reserve that you were?
I was trying to get Goliath out, and I don't know how Goliath and Emperor Agrippa interact, but I wanted to see what you would say about it, because
well,
Emperor Agrippa says.
Did you have a?
Well, I was
you
gonna
had like
play.
lurking abandoned Goliath or something. Okay.
I had lurking in reserve.
Nice.
So, right. So duplicity says enter the battle. You may play an evil enhancement from reserve. So I was gonna play lurking from reserve, and then abandon Goliath from reserve, which would have kicked Goliath back out, but Goliath's abilities will still activate, right?
Right. Yep.
So then I was wondering what. I don't know the answer to it, but I was gonna wonder what Goliath's ability would do to your heroes. What Herod Agrippa's ability?
Yeah, so they would all be withdrawn, and then you would be able to capture them with Herod Agrippa.
Is it just one hero, or is it just all? Is it one hero or all heroes?
It would be all heroes in battle.
Oh wow!
So all the heroes that you withdraw, which would be all of them. So I think I could.
And it's CBN.
Right. I think I would be able to top deck Jeremiah before you capture him.
Yeah. Because Jeremiah is instead.
Yeah. But then, yeah, St. Patrick would withdraw. And I think the present would come before the capture. Not positive about that.
But you wouldn't let me play duplicity.
I was just scared of what you could have.
But no, this Daniel deck, still like it. But Michael is Michael and Daniel.
Yeah, he's kind of the linchpin, I think. I mean, I guess you need Daniel too to ban to him and stuff, but yeah, if I had not had outsiders, this game would have been over a lot quicker. I think also that play initially where I made you use 2 of your battle winners, I mean, not really battle winners, but 2 of your negates, and then was able to Chronicles them away. I think that definitely saved me as well.
Oh yeah, that early on.
Yeah. Also, I think I don't think I should have deactivated the cross there. I think I should have just left it up and then went for the the rescue, and then waited until next turn to do it.
It's still worked out.
Yeah, I mean, it probably shouldn't have because I got lucky that you drew a Lost Soul with Melchizedek, but I wanted to play Angel of the Lord on your Brood of Vipers in territory before you could block with it, and then I was like, oh shoot, I have my own Brood of Vipers that you could just ban too.
It kind of worked out that you had almost the same defense. Just
Yeah.
didn't let me use it. Didn't let me use it as much. That's why I kept my Pharisees in my hand. I
Yep.
don't want him banding to it as well.
Mm. Yeah, I had my Annis in reserve, but I was just kind of scared to get him out because I was like, I don't want to have to put him down and then to let you ban to him. So,
Oh, yeah, yeah. The Type 2 version. I think I'm going to use a wall
mhm.
protection.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think wall is definitely a Type 2 staple uh, these days.
But thank you again for inviting me on your channel.
Yeah,
And
it was a lot of fun. Glad we actually got to, you know, play a game with more than a couple turns.
I'm excited I was able to at least win 2 Lost Souls.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been four, but I didn't let you get to the other ones. I mean, I guess you could have played Son of God to rescue the first before giving up the Lost Soul, so we can count it as
It's,
three.
it's all right. I was trying to see what I can rescue with my heroes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think once you had Michael, like, I would have just had to toss a bunch of stuff. Because, like, I had all of my evil enhancements were multicolor.
Oh wow!
I did have Martyr, though,
Yeah,
so
that
could have done that on Michael, but I don't
that would
know if
hurt.
I would have. I don't know, depending on what enhancements you had left, I don't know if that would have bought me enough time.
I was also waiting for Captain of the Host, but he never came out.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, 'cause he gets you the other draw and more numbers.
And you had that big band with that defense too.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have been, I guess, I mean, with Daniel in battle, the biggest I could have gotten it would be Sanhedrin to Brood and Ananias. And so, and they would all ignore your angels because of Ananias. So I'd have to basically just be beating your humans, which I suppose I probably would have been able to do with because you lost Meshach and Abednego.
Yeah, and I would have lost if I had Michael and Captain. That's almost 20. Yeah, like 2022
Mm-hmm.
or 2024.
Yeah, I was definitely worried before this game. Like, I wonder how this defense is going to do against a Daniel deck, assuming that that's what you would be playing because I think. Oh yeah, I guess so. Surreptitious Scheme and High Priest Plot are my only non-multi brigade evil enhancements, and they're both negated by Daniel. um, so Golgotha actually came in handy quite a bit there. Get that nice CBP.
Yeah, I need to try it with special ability Lost Souls. See how
Mm,
that works.
yeah,
Because I mean, this whole game, I wasn't even trying to get Foretelling Angel out.
right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like the Meek Lost Soul stuff is still decent, like the Sadducees and the soul hiding and stuff, but I don't think you necessarily need it. And also the limit on stuff like high places in the first now makes the harvest time play not quite as good.
Yeah,
So that's actually when I was cutting the deck, I was like, oh man, I really want to keep Harvest Time in here. But then I was like, oh wait, it's not quite as good with the limit now. So I suppose I can cut that. It's one of the dominants.
Yeah, very true.
But still good, but uh, not as good. That's for sure.
But thank you
Alright.
again, Jaden.
Yeah, thanks for joining me, and thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the defensive battle that this game was, and we'll catch y'all next time.